Nitrogen is one of the most important nutrients for plant growth and is essential for crop yield and quality. Making sure your crops never run short makes all the difference come harvest.
Nitrogen is available in several forms. We know that it's plant available in the nitrate form as well as the ammonium form. Those are the forms that the plant can intake the nitrogen and utilize it within the plant. Nitrogen, we know, can be very mobile in the soil. In that nitrate form, it can leach away. Nitrogen is also very mobile within the plant. So if there starts to become a deficiency, the plant can actually move that nitrogen to a newer developing part of the plant, say newer leaves or in kernel development. Wherever it needs that nitrogen, it can move it there and utilize it.
We're looking at chlorophyll formation, and that's one of the key things we can look at whenever we're looking for a deficiency in nitrogen. So chlorophyll formation, is essential to have that nice green color in the plant. And what we can see is we're going to have a light colored on the older leaves, yellow to light green color, starting at the midrib and increasing out to the outsides. You're going to see stunted plants in the field, and that could be a sign of nitrogen deficiency, which isn't going to help us achieve that maximum growth potential of that plant. Wrapping that back around with protein synthesis and looking how that's going to have an effect on the plant is it could hurt us with test weight. If we're not synthesizing proteins, we're not putting that test weight into that kernel, which is going to lead to a less nutritional crop for the end process for that corn. Some of the other things we can look at is other nutrients that could lead to a nitrogen deficiency in a crop, and one of those being sulfur. It's also going to lead to that nitrogen deficiency because we have an imbalance or not enough in the soil. Therefore, we're going to end up with all the yellowing of the plant, and we're not going to end up putting the healthiest crop we can put out there.
When we see a nutrient deficiency in a plant, especially nitrogen early, we know that can already be having a detrimental effect on our yield. So we want to address that as quickly as we can. There are several ways to do that. We know that we can go in with a side dress application with nitrogen. We can do a foliar application with nitrogen. If you're blessed to have irrigation where you're growing your crops, you can run nitrogen through an irrigation system to address those deficiencies. For more information on macronutrients like nitrogen, visit our website at agroliquid.com.